student of architecture, doing practice of architecture, and doing a lot of work for an institute of architects, contacting friends. My passion to meet people because of my family habits. My father was in social service, and he always said, what you will do for yourself will remain with you, what you do for others will remain, keep your name alive, keep your thinking alive, and keep you alive always. So just think about how you can make people's life better. And that is how, after 2016, I had come to the council, and then I thought what architecture can do. Architecture, I can actually do everything in life. Like today you say, I was talking to Vice Chancellor sir, and then I was telling most of the students today when come to join architecture, they think that their domain is only design buildings. Whereas if you go in engineering, you do any engineering, you can do anything and you get good packages. I think it is totally different. It is reverse. If you go to engineering, you do only technology. But if you come to architecture, you can do technology, you can do humanities, you can do art, you can do anything. Even best of the people in the world, best of the leaders talk about development. What is development? Development is what architects are taught about. And to become an architect or to become a person who can do development, you need to learn architecture. Whether you become politician, you become administrator, unless you know architecture, you cannot do anything. Architecture is learning way of life. And that is what need to communicate through these universities and the students like, or the professors or the people like Vijay, to tell the students who are joining architecture, actually they are entering into a field where they can build human space, human life, and they are teaching people how to become human. And you can do anything, there is no limit. Today I do, beyond building design, I do everything else. Because after COVID, I left my practice, I left everything. Like sir said, similar thing at my age, I got seriously ill. I was out of circulation for almost 2 years. I was in hospital for a long time. But when I came back, God has given me another responsibility. And that time when I was given the responsibility, and today, as she introduced me as chairman SESC Delhi, in SESC Delhi we do environment protection. What do we do in environment protection? We want to create everything that what we have, use it to the extent and don't create waste and save environment. And when I joined, I didn't know what is my duty and how will I do it. But as a passion, I tried working, and today I am very proud to say that I am proud of what I am doing, and when I see result after 1 year, what we have done, and what we will see after 5 years, I had never imagined an architect can do this. And with people like Avitesh around, she is such a good support. Whenever you want her, she will be with you, and without any obligation, without any expectations. And that is why God has given her a good life partner also. I am very happy for her on that. And whatever she has demonstrated today, I had never imagined that she will be doing like this. She is too good. So today is time to appreciate her and to see how she can bring best in the students, how she can be role model for the students, how she can, because she is teaching here to architecture students. And Sushant, at one point in time, when she was not here, they had a good name. Unfortunately, we had bad faces here in this university. And today, again, I only hope with people like Avitesh and the Vice Chancellors are around, you will see only bright days ahead. And today, when we inaugurated this exhibition in the gallery, JKC gallery. What is JKC? JKC is Jugal Kishore Chaudhary, my professor, my thesis guide, my inspiration to architecture. And that person I'm sure most of the people who are around in architecture, they know who is JKC and how he was a very tough teacher, very tough to work with him. Very few people would survive in his office. And I had done thesis and he used to work 24 hours at his house. And he never used to allow me to go home. So that is how I learned from him. And initially I thought I stuck at a wrong place and this is very bad. But at the end of the day, when I graduated and down 5-7 years, I met him after 7 years after my thesis, just before his death, when he was awarded. And that person at the age of 82 could recognize me and say, Vijay, you're one of the best students I ever had, and you had come to my award ceremony. In that time he was honored in Ashoka Hotel, and after that he expired. And on that day he called me to his office and given me one drawing board. Say, you keep this. And that drawing board is still with me. And even though the drawing boards have lost meaning in architecture, and so that gratitude, that learning, I can see in Avitesh, and I'm sure the architecture students in Sushant University will learn from the good aspects and domains other than architecture and be inspired to contribute to the society in much bigger way. And when we talk about packages, when we talk about earnings in architecture, I think they are manifold than engineering. They may be delayed, but when they come, they will come in multiple forms. You need to be dedicated, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe whatever you are doing is good. What Sir has told in name of Shiva, in name of the cosmic environment, everything around us is teaching us. We need to identify. And an architect has the best learning and the best of the content in this lab, which can teach you what not to do. The rest is your imagination. You are right. God has blessed you with so many things. You need to only identify and make them better. We only teach you what not to do, what is not good for you. Thank you so much, Avitesh. God bless you.